Hey, the you doing in my house, man?
Yo, bro. Yo,
Hey,
yeah. It's all good, man.
Man,
Hey,
what you doing in my house, man?
hey, bro. It's all right, bro. It's all right. I was just.
Hey,
I'll get out, bro. I'll get out.
hey,
Yeah, it was chill.
hey,
Yeah, get out. Get.
Hey,
Bro,
hey,
bro,
man.
bro.
Hey, man, don't be surprised.
In February 2026, a video was uploaded on the YouTube channel Urbex Hill. The footage followed a well-known creator named Chris as he traveled through Cleveland, Ohio to investigate several abandoned properties. His goal that day was to film the historic DeBow House, along with two neglected homes nearby on Euclid Avenue in Cleveland. This property had originally been constructed to host travelers before later being converted into a daycare center. Over time, the building fell into ruin. It suffered heavy damage and declared unsafe. As Chris stepped inside the first building, he immediately admitted something felt wrong. The air seemed heavy, almost warning him to stay alert. Unfamiliar noises echoed through the rooms, and questioning whether another person might be present. Despite the tension, he mainly discovered rotting interiors and abandoned belongings. No paranormal activities revealed. After finishing upper level, he decided to head down into the basement. The moment he reached the lower level, the situation began to shift in a disturbing way.
This place is destroyed. They're gonna end up tearing this house down soon. I think it was gifted to the city of East Cleveland, so I'm pretty sure that's when all of this damage happened. As soon as they acquired the house. This shit is disgusting. God. You hear that? Sounds like people screaming outside.
A loud scream echoed from outside the building, yet Chris decided it was best not to get involved. He stayed focused on filming and remained inside for a few more minutes before choosing to relocate to the next abandoned house. Entering the second property brought a noticeable shift in atmosphere. The feeling was no longer about documenting history. Instead, it felt like stepping into a place that might still be occupied. The environment was unsettling. While moving carefully through the rooms, he began spotting signs that suggested current activity. Certain belongings seemed too recent, almost deliberately left behind. The setup hinted that someone could be using the house as shelter or a hidden base. Speaking quietly, he advanced with caution, fully aware that he might encounter someone unexpectedly. Other than the screams drifting in from outside, nothing appeared threatening at first. However, as he moved toward the staircase, he encountered something deeply unsettling.
So wig. Look how fresh this bed looks. It's kind of strange. You can't open the door. It's a bed. Somebody probably sleeps in here. There's a bone right there. What the fuck? There's another bone. There's so much shit on this floor.
While climbing the stairs, Chris suddenly saw small bones lying across the grounds. They likely belonged to an animal, but the image was disturbing nonetheless. He continued upward, tracing the scattered remains. In an upstairs room, he discovered even more bones, which suggested they were not human. However, he could not decide if nature was responsible or if someone had arranged them deliberately. The situation left him shaken, and he admitted the building gave off a terrible vibe. Despite that feeling, he kept searching, moving from one room to another, hoping to understand what had happened.
Oh my God. Look at that. Oh, it fucking reeks. Oh. Oh my God. That scared out of me. Oh, it's a dog. Oh, fuck. That is unbelievable. That's why it smelled so bad. Wow. That's sad. Alright, I'm out of here, y'all. Fuck. Oh my God. There's fucking bones everywhere, too. I bet those are dog bones. Oh, fuck. I would explore the basement, but it's a big ass spider right there. And oh shit, something's down there. It's probably a dog. I'll get the fuck out. Fuck that.
Feeling like he had already taken too much risk, he stepped back outside and decided to check the final abandoned property nearby. Even before crossing the doorway, the tension from earlier still lingered around him, and he made it clear how unsafe the entire area felt. The neighborhood itself gave off a heavy, dangerous atmosphere that refused to ease. Inside the last building, he moved slowly from room to room, careful with every step as broken materials and destruction covered the floors. More than once, he admitted this place felt worse than the others, darker and far more unsettling than anything he had entered that day.
Oh my God. Someone's smoking crack in here. I can smell it. This is like an abandoned drug house. Somebody might be up here. This is nasty. There's dog shit everywhere. This is the drug table, obviously. Like crackheads and prostitutes and shit use this place. This is awful. Oh my God. It's crazy to think that people stay in here. Like homeless people, I mean.
Further inside the house, Chris began noticing disturbing details scattered across the floors. There were clear signs of drug activity, proof that the building was not simply empty, but still being used. The piles of trash and evidence of temporary living made the space feel less abandoned and more like a shelter for dangerous people. By then, his instinct was telling him to walk away. Moments later, he entered another room and saw something off camera that instantly changed his behavior. He struggled to breathe, cursed under his breath, and shouted in disbelief at what stood in front of him. That was the point where the exploration ended. He spoke openly about how unsafe the situation felt and rushed toward the exit. Thankfully, nothing else confronted him, and he was able to leave the area without harm. Despite the fear, he captured the final state of the house and nearby homes, preserving a grim and unsettling record before they disappeared forever. The following footage features James as he attempts to investigate a location many explorers refuse to enter, an abandoned funeral home. He had tried visiting the property once before with friends, but that attempt ended suddenly after encounters with squatters and a police response. This time, he returned alone. Within minutes of arriving, the situation began to unravel.
But the problem was there were so many homeless people, there was so much drug activity, there was so much crazy stuff going on around there, they did not want to do it, okay? There was cops, there was crackheads, and there were corpses. And guess what? I'm getting an Uber, I'm at my hotel, I'm waiting to go there, I'm gonna do it alone. Why? Because I'm freaking out of my mind, actually, to be honest with you. There's freaking people all around. Somebody was trying to tell me the way to get in here, and we need to find out really quick. Okay. This is sketchy as a mother humper.
Man. Hey, look, what you doing in my house, man?
Yo, bro. Yo, yeah. It's all good, man.
Man,
Hey.
what you doing in my house, man?
Hey, bro, it's all right, bro. It's all right. I was just
Hey,
hey, I get out, bro. I get out.
Hey,
it was chill.
hey,
Yeah, get out. Get bro.
Hey,
bro,
man.
bro.
Hey, man, gonna be some trouble, man.
As he moved deeper in the entrance, a homeless man suddenly confronted him, angrily threatening the building was his residence and accusing James of trespassing. Choosing not to argue, James backed away. Later, he circled the structure and found another possible entry point. With a knife in hand for protection, he stepped cautiously inside and started recording.
What the hell? Yo, you guys hear that? Yo, is there anybody in here? I come in peace. Wow. This is where they must have done the services. It's like a... Oh my God. Look at the roof. Look at the ground. Yo, I hope this place doesn't cave in on me. Yo, what's up, homie? Yo, I'm a friend. What's up, bro? You wanna help me out? I'll leave that side to you. That'd be your area over there. Yo, Mike. Yeah, I think there's somebody back here.
Strange noises soon echoed through the hollow interior. James felt certain someone else was present. He called out several times to make his presence known, but no one answered him. Then a powerful smell filled the air, thick, rotten, and unbearable. It made him wonder what could be rotting nearby.
Bro, the air is horrible. The air is horrible in here. Oh, but oh, That is the worst smell I've ever had in my life. I'm getting out of here. Oh. Yo. I don't know what the hell that smell was. I don't know what it was. But that was the smell of death. Listen, I don't know if they left the body in one of those caskets or something. But, that was not good. Let's keep rolling, guys. We still got that basement to see. Oh my God. I should have wore a mask. I definitely should have wore a mask. What the hell? Hello? Please tell me you guys heard that noise. I heard a noise like a little crash. I wish you guys could feel my heart right now.
Moments later, a loud and violent crash shattered the silence. That was enough. James decided to stop filming and make his way out. But the most unsettling part of the night had not yet revealed itself.
What the hell is that? What the hell? Yo, bro, you alright? Yo, buddy. What the? Hey, buddy. Yo. I just want to make sure you're alright, man.
Back outside, he noticed a man lying completely motionless near the road. James stood frozen, unsure whether he was witnessing an injury or something worse. After several tense moments, the man finally moved. Despite everything, the sight of a lifeless figure outside that location left a haunting mark he couldn't shake. Meet Chad, an urban explorer who stepped onto the grounds of Monticello Manor late one night with his friend Julia, filming beside him. The structure was in terrible condition, with entire sections already caved in after decades of decay. But what they experienced inside would stay with them long after they walked away. This manor in New York was not simply another forgotten building. Built in 1924 by the Hebrew Lady Society, it first operated as a hospital and later became a nursing home before shutting down in 2008. Over time, disturbing stories surrounded the property. Records indicated that 2 former residents died under unclear circumstances after wandering off the grounds, their bodies later found in nearby woods. As soon as Chad and Julia stepped inside, they sensed something was wrong. Clear signs showed that someone else had recently been there.
There may have been squatters in here. They might have been sleeping.
Yep, definitely squatters.
Yeah, they might have been sleeping with these guys. I don't see no pillows though.
I don't know if talking with the squatters.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, here's the other shoe.
The other room?
Yeah, the other one was upstairs. In case anybody watches this video and that's your shoe, I know where it is. I know where the other one is too. This is where you keep all the clothes, maybe folded up on here.
This is probably to house like sheets and blankets.
Yeah. Yeah, they probably had it all labeled and stuff. These are the people that must have stayed in this room here. David something starts with a K.
Michael
Yeah.
Worthy.
Yeah. Michael. Yeah, Michael Worthy. So these 2 guys were roommates at one point in this room, I assume.
The manor was far from empty. They moved through broken hallways where shattered tiles and rubble covered the ground. Severe water damage had weakened large sections, and the entire place felt unstable. With every careful step, the idea of leaving quickly seemed more difficult.
I was destroyed.
There's so much falling from the roof that it's just...
Yeah, look, the roof came off right there. Oh, there's a stairway. We can go up or down.
Okay, stairways here.
Yes, ma'am.
Note of that.
Yeah, walking down the
Tires.
creepy hall.
Yeah, camera in the left hand, mace in the right. Let's go.
I have fist in the right hand. Yeah, this whole door just destroyed, falling apart.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was weird. Every time you hear a little noise, you're like, what the?
Eerie and decrepit.
Yeah, it's
Every
creepy.
time you hear deer walking outside, I'm like, oh boy, we're being followed.
How many deer did we see in the past couple hours?
You're not from the sticks, so like, you're like, ooh, deer. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You should see they made home. I'm like, ooh, a rabbit. Hello? Do not attack me, please.
We're not
Inside one of the bedrooms, Julia discovered something that instantly changed the atmosphere.
Look at that.
That's an omen, my darling.
How creepy is that?
That is creepy.
An angel with no face.
Hey, look, it's a stabby stab.
She has no... Her arms are on, but her leg broke as well. That's creepy, you guys.
Here.
Angel with no face. Good lord. It sounds like somebody was walking on the floor right above us.
Maybe an animal?
Could be. I don't know.
Yeah, try not to scare myself.
I just don't know. It was like heavy sounding. But I don't know how that... I don't know.
While filming the discovery, Chad suddenly heard a distinct sound nearby, forcing them both into a tense and silent pause.
Sorry, I didn't mean to shush. But yo, when I was standing here, I saw a weird light coming from that middle floor, that other floor over there. I saw some kind of light over there.
In this room, the next room, and this one.
Alright. Light is back on.
What?
Light is back on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Well, I think these buildings talk too much.
they do. There's a lot of like weird drippy sounds.
They're not squatters.
They're probably ghosts.
Silence never truly existed inside the manor. From the moment they entered until the second they planned to leave, unsettling sounds surrounded them. Sudden crashes rang out through distant corridors. Water dripped steadily, somewhere out of sight, and the old wooden floors creaked loudly beneath their weight. Julia kept stopping, focusing on every small noise, convinced they were not alone. But the faint light Chad had seen earlier on the middle floor was never explained. The slow, deliberate footsteps that echoed from the upper level also remained a mystery. When they finally made their way toward the exit of the manor, Chad openly admitted they had not captured anything clearly paranormal, yet the building felt deeply unsettling. The damaged angel statue without eyes, the non-stop sounds, and the evidence that squatters had been inside a property linked to strange deaths in the nearby forest stayed with them long after they left. This encounter features a rising YouTube creator known as Tor from the channel Tor Urbex. He was still new to urban exploration when he and his friend came across to visit a deserted hotel office complex. Neither of them fully understood the risks waiting inside.
Today, I'm going to be exploring this abandoned hotel office. Sketchy people was on the roof and even inside the building when we were exploring. When we tried to explore the forgotten places through the past memories.
Moments after entering, heavy banging sounds echoed from the upper floor. Before they could react, a man suddenly stepped into the view and claimed that he worked there.
I don't even know.
Hallå? Ska vi ta bilder? Ja. Vad gör du då? Va? Ja, du jobbar? Får man inte vara här? Får man vara här? Bara där? Okej.
Something about his attitude felt off. He acted unusually welcoming, almost too eager, insisting they explore further into the property. Moments later, they saw him once more, half hidden and watching them from a distance. The mood changed immediately, growing tense and uncomfortable. Everything felt unsettling, but despite moving through more empty rooms, they could not shake the feeling that something was wrong.
Gotta take a picture of this visitor area. Where did it go? Let's go up. This seems very sketchy. He was like right down there. He was just like hiding. Like what? Very sketchy. Nothing there. Okay, we go. Let's keep going. Hey, hey, someone's there.
Hallå?
Hallå? Vi tar bara lite bilder, är det lugnt? Va?
Det är det.
Det är vi.
Det är vi. Ska ni istället?
Soon another person stepped out from the hallway. His voice carried anger, and his behavior quickly became aggressive. The situation no longer felt uncertain, it felt threatening. Fear took control, and the two explorers ran toward the exit. But the lingering question remains: who were they, and what were they really doing inside that building? The following footage features the creator behind the YouTube channel, Expedition Novak. His content focuses on exploring forgotten locations, capturing the haunting silence of places abandoned by time. Joined by his close friend Joey, he searches for the hidden history inside empty buildings. But what happened next would confront them with something completely unexpected. Using Google Maps, they discovered what appeared to be an isolated house, standing alone in a remote area. Without knowing its history, they chose to investigate. Almost as soon as they arrived, strange noises began to echo around them, creating an immediate sense of discomfort.
All right, guys, we are at what looks to be like a single family home, kind of in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. You know, we only found this spot on Google Maps, you know, tried to do a little bit of research on the place. Couldn't really find anything on it, to be honest. We're just gonna dive right into this place. Looks like a little single family home.
They advanced slowly, first examining a collapsed barn and a garage packed with neglected belongings. A planter labeled December 1998 sat among the clutter, along with an aging laptop covered in dust. There was also an unsettling storm shelter nearby, though their main interest was the house itself.
What do you guys think? Should I go down here? What's over here, Joe? Yeah, some shelves and some chairs and... See what's out in here, guys. This is the garage. Holy cow. Look at all this stuff in here.
There's just a bunch of stuff. Down real fast. What? Something. Let's go.
This was unlocked. Oh yeah, it's mildewy in here. Look at the floor. These probably can't tell in the video, but the floor is just. This is a very.
What was that?
Did you do that?
No, man, what is with those? We're banging. There is something here. There's something in here, yeah. There's something walking around upstairs. It's a person. Yeah. We should not get out of here.
We are gonna get out on the.
Should we? Let's just, man.
What?
Let's just do it.
Should have said hello.
I did say hello when we walked in. I didn't hear anything.
You see any movement in the blinds or anything? For real?
Yep. That window.
The tension they felt quickly shifted into real fear when they noticed the window. That slight movement made their growing fear undeniable. Someone was inside the house. It was no longer just strange sounds or imagination. They were clearly not alone, and their presence had been noticed.
Is it open now?
Yeah, it is. Okay, we're fucking leaving. I even yelled hello, and did you hear me? You did.
They reacted instantly, choosing escape over curiosity. Urban exploration may involve risk, but confronting an unknown person inside an abandoned property crosses a dangerous line. Human behavior is impossible to predict, and motives are often unclear. They trust their gut feeling and leave without looking back.